Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a Hobonichi flip through. I got a little bit of explaining to do. Now, first of all, I got quite a few new subscribers on my channel over the last couple of weeks or so. Mainly, I think, because of the coloring. I do a lot of coloring videos here, but I also do a couple of other things here too. Like I'll do my Hobonichi flip throughs, and I'll do some fountain pen related stuff and journaling things as well. So let me just kind of explain what a Hobonichi is. A Hobonichi, you know, for those of you that don't know, is a Japanese planner / journal kind of book, and it is made up of this wonderful, beautiful, beautiful, exquisite paper called Tomoe River paper. And it's really great for fountain pens. It kind of feels a little bit like Bible paper. It's real thin, but oh my gosh, it works beautifully with fountain pens. So anyway, I use this as more of a journal, kind of like a daily journal, where I'll put in different stickers and decorate the pages and stuff, and just kind of give like a brief sort of overview of what I did during the day and what happened and all that. I do keep a regular personal journal, a written journal that mainly is just used for writing. There's sometimes I'll put a picture or something in it, but that one is mainly used for just writing, and I'll kind of do a lot of writing in that, you know, with what happened in the day and just different things. That one I don't really share on camera because it's got some private, personal things in there, and like I said, most of the pages are just filled with writing anyway, so it's really nothing creative or anything like that. But this is more of my creative outlet, and so what I try to do with this is I try to do my flip throughs mid-month and also at the beginning of the month for the previous month. So in other words, like for January, the first part of January, 1st through 15th, I did that video pretty much after that was over with, and then I did the second part of January at the beginning of February, and I try to keep up with that. But I got a little behind in the second half of February and first part of March. I got a little behind on my pages, so I had to finish that up, and then that way I had it ready to do the flip through. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to do the second half of February, and then I will do the first half of March and just upload those one right after the other so you guys can watch those if you're interested. So for those of you that just want to watch my coloring videos, you know, that's perfectly fine, but you're certainly more than welcome to watch my Hobonichi flip throughs if that kind of thing also interests you. So let's go ahead and get started on this. So as I said, we're going to be doing the second half of February. The first half of February is also up on my channel. I will try to find a link to that video and link that in the description section so you can look at that if you're interested. Now, the cover that I have on this is my Lucy Locket cover, and it was one of the cover choices from this year's lineup in the store. I am in a A5 size. This is a cousin Avec. Now, the Avec Hobonichi is one that is split up into two different books. You get the first half of the year in one book, and then the second half of the year in another book. And the reason I decided to go with this Avec is because once you start adding stickers and things to these things, it will bulk up like crazy. So I decided to just go ahead and split it up into the two books because, you know, to kind of cut down on the bulk on my cover and that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get us started. February 16th was a Thursday, and I was telling you guys in the last Hobonichi flip through that the guy that ran the meat market where we got a lot of our steaks and stuff, he had died. So we had gone to his wake, and but there was a lot of people there, so it made us a little bit late for our Lions Club meeting. I'd woken up, though, with a horrible headache that morning, so for that morning, I just kind of decided to rest up, and I took some Advil, and I went back to bed for a little bit and turned on some of my old-time radio shows. I love the old-time radio programs like Suspense and Jack Benny and that, but the one I was listening to that day was called Diary of Fate, and it was more like a kind of a murder mystery detective show kind of thing. So anyway, as I said, we were late for our Lions Club meeting because, you know, we'd gone through the line at the wake, but we finally arrived, and it was a dinner and theater night for us. So we had our dinner. It was really good. There was like ham and there's a baked potato casserole, which was really good. So we had our nice dinner, and then our play that we watched at the theater was called Harvey. Okay, so that was fun. We enjoyed that. Then on the 17th, which was a Friday, I had gotten an Amazon gift card because my husband had done a little test drive at one of the car places. So if you just go and test out one of the cars, you get a gift card. So we got one from Amazon. So I was able to get a few coloring books and that. That was nice because I was able to get some of the ones that I'd wanted. And then earlier that day, I decided to go ahead and film my updated coloring book collection. And that video that was supposed to take me maybe a half hour to do ended up taking me a good deal of the day, because not only did I have to get the coloring books, because I decided to go ahead and try to do it in an organized fashion. Like I did it by series, I did it by artist and that. So that took some time to kind of arrange a little bit. And then as I was trying to do it, I got phone call after phone call after phone call. One of them was my husband had called and he had misplaced his Lions Club pin, so I had to go and look for that, and found it on his shirt that he wore the night before, so I was digging through the laundry for that. So yeah, what a trip. And then, of course, we ended up with telemarketer calls. And then, to top it all off, Xfinity showed up at our door wanting us to get Xfinity. And I hate telemarketers, and I hate, even worse, door-to-door people. And, I mean, in our town, we have an ordinance against the door-to-door stuff, so it just really, really irked me. So it did not put me in such a great mood. So I had to deal with that. And then on Saturday, which was the 18th, I listened to some more old-time radio, more of the Diary of Fate, and then I had woken up like early in the morning. I'd been just, oh my gosh, like I'd been suffering a little bit from, what do you call it, when you can't sleep, insomnia. Oh my gosh, the word kind of escaped me. So I was on the couch, and I had started listening to the story by Stephen King called The Langoliers, which was included in a novel he wrote called 4 Past Midnight, and I had finished that one up. I'd read it before, but it was just, I don't know, I was in the mood to listen to it again on my audiobook. And then some of my Amazon stuff had arrived, and then after that I was, just watching some YouTube videos and film a couple of things and stuff, so, yep. So then on Sunday, which was the 19th, I got my nails done. They needed it, so I went to the nail place to get them done again. Felt like a new woman, of course. And then we actually got on the right week, and we went to our pen club meeting. If you watch my last Hobonichi Flipthrough, you'll kind of know that my husband and I kind of totally flaked out on the date to our pen club, and we ended up going on the 12th, which was the wrong week, so nobody was there. So we drove there and then drove back, but we got the right day this time, the right week. So then I got a couple of pens from a guy that was that sells some stuff, and those are what those look like. And you will see them, I believe, in my birthday haul video. I'll try to find that video and link that in the description section so you can look at that. But it was a haul where I got some fountain pen related stuff and pens and ink and stuff. So anyway, we got done with that, and then we decided to go ahead and have dinner at our favorite Mexican restaurant. And so I got their enchiladas, which are really, really good. On Monday the 20th, I had, just filmed a few more YouTube things and was watching some coloring book videos and that. And then I'd been emailing a little bit back and forth with Jen, reading with pugs, and so we got to be friendly at that point. On Tuesday the 21st, it was just kind of a quiet day, didn't really do too much, kind of curled up with some videos. I think I did a little bit of laundry that day, but it was pretty much a quiet day, which was great. And then also that night I started doing a picture in this mandala coloring book by Jim Gogarty. So was really enjoying that. Got it probably about half done. And then on this day, the 22nd, which was a Wednesday, I filmed and uploaded my first color and gab video. I'd been asked to do a couple of those, like, do a color and chat video, and I was reluctant because of the visual impairment and stuff, but as I'd said in that first video, I was inspired by Jen doing hers, and so I did mine, and fulfilled the request from a couple of you guys, and it seemed to go over pretty well, so I kind of felt like I achieved a milestone that way. So then on Thursday, it was just a day where I caught up on some shows that I had missed. It was the season finale of both Top Chef and of Hunted. And Hunted was the show that I was talking about in my other Hobonichi Flip-Throughs, where it was about these people that posed as fugitives. They were just regular citizens, and so they posed as fugitives, and then they were hunted down by these top-notch investigators and stuff, and there were 9 teams of 2 people on each team, and if you got away with it, then you got to walk away with $250,000. So 2 teams got away with it. So there's a husband and wife team, and then a team of good friends that are $250,000 richer. So that was kind of neat to see. And then also on Top Chef, that was the finale, and my girl that I'd wanted to win it, she came back from Last Chance Kitchen and won it all, so yay for Brooke. I did like Shirley, so I would have been happy if Shirley won too, but I was really happy for Brooke because you could just tell that she really wanted to win it. So then on Friday, I brought in, now if you guys have heard me talk in my other Hobonichi Flip-Throughs on the Sims forum, we have a collaborative project going called the Pen Pal Project. And it's basically where we take a sim, you know, from one of our Sims games, like Sims 3 or Sims 4 or whatever, and it could be a sim that you have in a story that you've written. A lot of the people that are participating are writing sim-lit stories. So, or you could just make another sim to participate in this, but it's called the Pen Pal Project, and basically your sim is pen pals with, you know, with somebody else's sim. So you kind of write letters back and forth to each other. Your sims will do that. And then you just take the screenshots like you would with any other chapter in your story or whatever. So anyway, I brought another pen pal into the project named Genshin. He is a plant sim from Sims 3. Down here, I filmed my birthday haul, which was the fountain pen stuff, and it was kind of late coming up there, but I didn't really have anything else to film or anything, so I went ahead and just did the birthday stuff and showed the pens and stuff that I got. And then on this day, I also filmed, I had a small washi haul from Amazon, so I just filmed the different washi tapes that I got and put that up. Nothing special. And then I was just saying it was going to be a quiet weekend, which is going to be good because, you know, we have some busy stuff coming up over the next couple of weekends and stuff. So then, now one thing that I forgot to put over here on this page that I put over here was on this day, which was the Saturday, the 25th, we took, John, my husband John and I, along with another friend, we took the judges certification class to become certified tasting judges for barbecue competitions, and I remember talking about that in one of my color and gabs. So basically, like, there's these barbecue competitions, and you know, there's these teams that cook like these different meats and stuff, and so it's you can be a certified judge, but you got to take a class to be able to do it, and they tell you what to do and what to look for and all that good stuff. So then after that, like, I was just looking on the website for different events and stuff to join, you know, to see if we could get some experience under our belt. So we had that, you know, nice quiet weekend there with the exception of taking the class, but that was a lot of fun. That really was. I enjoyed that. On Monday, I, you know, just worked on some writing and was able to get, again, I worked on the Pen Pal project and was able to get Lenora's letter written to one of her pen pals named Meadow, so worked on that, and that was kind of a long one. Like, I'm glad that I had some extra screenshots and stuff, but so that was kind of a long one to write, so that one took me some time to do, but that was fun. And then after that, I kind of took a little bit of a break and then just watched some coloring videos. I like to watch other people's, like, coloring book collections and supplies and stuff, you know, just to see what they have, because, you know, there's different books out there that I don't know about, so it's kind of nice to see what other people have, and if I like it, then it goes on my wish list. You know how that goes. So then on Tuesday, Tuesday the 28th, we just, it was just kind of a quiet day. Again, I just, you know, did what I had to do in the house here, and then I just took some time to just kind of curl up and watch some YouTube videos. I don't think I really felt all that well that day. I had a little bit of a headache and was just really drained from having like insomnia. I've had bouts of insomnia lately, and so when that happens, I'm just totally dead the next day. So I just kind of curled up and watched some coloring videos and tried to get some inspiration. So anyway, that is the second half of February. It was a short half because there's only 28 days in February, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more of the Hobonichi flip-throughs, I try to do those a couple times a month, again at midpoint and then at the end of the month, so you guys can see what happened. But anyway, so if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe, and better yet, hit the bell, because then you'll be notified when I upload new material. Leave a comment and tell me what you think, and we'll talk to you guys all later. Alright, bye guys.